What is up, everyone? Welcome back to History Behind the Horror, Season 2, Episode 21, and also welcome to Slender the Arrival. Now, today we're going to be looking at Kate from Slender the Arrival because I got a few requests during Season 1 to get Kate done, but I never had time to get around to it, so I thought I'd just kick Season off 2 with this character. So thank you for the ones who gave me the requests. Now, remember, if you do enjoy the video, by the end of it, please give me a like and also share it, and make sure if you haven't subscribed already, you do, because we got a lot more characters coming up soon that I'm sure you wouldn't want to miss. So, like always, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Kate is the unseen player controlled in Slender the 8 Pages. According to Slender the Arrival, Kate and her friend CR had a habit of going into the forest frequently as children, flashlights in hand, thus why the player starts with the flashlight in the beginning of the game. They would spook themselves on purpose for fun. According to one of the notes, at some point he got lost in the dark hearing Kate screaming. He eventually got lost and wound up at Kate's house where she was sitting in the living room. CR tried to get her attention but failed to do so and went home. From Kate's perspective, she was chased around the forest by Slender Man as she found notes on various landmarks. Kate has multiple appearances in the game. Between the 8 Pages and Slender the Arrival, she appears to be in her late teens to early 20s. Before the setting of the game, Kate and her friend CR always went out ghost hunting in the woods. They would hallucinate things and start running back to Kate's house. A few years later, Kate was found with a broken video camera, flashlight, and a stash of weird drawings. She was soon taken to a psychiatric ward and had tests done on her. She tried to explain to the doctors, but they would not believe her. A couple of years after the traumatizing experience, Kate was considered stable and sent back to her home. She spent her time with her mother, who soon passed away due to unknown reasons. Kate soon began seeing the Slender Man again and started to draw him more and more often. Kate was also close friends with Lauren during their childhood, and the two of them would always play on a swing set outside of her house. This is what prompts Lauren into investigating Kate's disappearance in the first place, which ultimately places her in mortal danger as the Slender Man starts attempting to kill her. The video in chapter 4 shows Kate drawing the Slender Man and muttering that he's here. She tried her best to barricade the doors, but soon found Slender Man already inside the house and desperately tried to escape to her room. The Slender Man was right behind her, and as soon as she saw him appear in her room, she was either thrown out of her closed window by the Slender Man, or she leaps through it as a last-ditch effort to escape. The tape then ends with Lauren baffled. In the exact same day the game takes place, Kate runs to the woods after fleeing from the video, but in vain as she is caught by the Slender Man. She shrieked as loud as she could, making Lauren hear her from a distance. Lauren races to where the scream was, only to find nothing and be stranded near Oakside Park, where Lauren is then captured and teleported to various locations. Kate is soon found in the Coleman mining shafts chasing Lauren. At this point, Kate has become a proxy to the Slender Man known as the Chaser. It is unknown whether what happened to her, but she now seems thorough and wears a mask and has a black substance around her eyes and mouth with very pale skin, possibly due to residing in the mines. Her hoodie and her hands are also heavily stained with blood. It is unknown whose blood it is. It appears that her eyes are very sensitive to light. She gets dazed when Lauren concentrates her flashlight beam towards her face. She also appears to snarl and growl. She keeps chasing Lauren until Lauren finally gets on the elevator and escapes. In Chapter 5, The Arrival, after Lauren gets knocked out by a proxified Charlie, Lauren wakes up in the room with him. After collecting a book, Charlie disappears and the crying of Kate is heard. Lauren finds a normal Kate unmasked and unhoodied as well as badly burned, crying in the corner. Lauren approaches Kate only for her to turn back into the Chaser and kill Lauren. The last shot of the game shows Lauren's limp body being dragged away by either Charlie, Slender Man, or Kate.
Please. I can't. There's no other way. I can't. Kate. Oh God, no. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I'm so sorry.